We are witnessing a historic election in progress. Observers say we've seen more early voters than ever, and many of them were first-time voters, young voters and Gen Z-ers, 20 to 29. So what's motivating them to go to the polls? Well, I talked to some college and high school students to ask why they're so energized about the election.
Yeah, so I actually already did vote. I early voted.
I voted already. I believe that everybody should go ahead and vote, especially the youth.
Yes, I am planning on voting. I'm actually going to be voting in person, most likely November 3rd.
One of those reasons is the fact that my ancestors and my grandparents fought for my right to vote.
I am very passionate about education, and I think education is a really important thing that hasn't been focused on as much.
What is motivating me right at this moment are the three crises that are impacting us on a daily basis, and that's COVID, the COVID pandemic, the economic crisis that we're dealing with, and also the racial disparities that we're dealing with and the racial tensions.
Specifically is within the next 4 years, I'm hopefully going to be in the workforce. I'm going to be affected by a lot of the policy and things that will be put in place by whomsoever the next president is and the next round of electors. And those will affect me very directly, whether it be with taxes or with certain restrictions on different job markets that I want to go into.
If you look at America right now, you've seen the killings of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd, and a lot of these killings go unnoticed and unjustified. And I just think that there needs to be a change in leadership to make sure that these issues are really dealt with properly.
I don't think that our country is currently in the position, given our options of leadership, to be making drastic changes. I think that the changes that would be made would not represent America as a whole.
I think a lot of the focus right now has been kind of geared towards the presidential election, but it's also those local elections that affect us directly.
Yes, I have already voted because I believe that voting is a responsibility that holds much power in our democracy. The power lies with the people.
And the people, the young people, are headed to the polls. Now, tomorrow we'll hear from some high school age students. Most are voting for the first time.